Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. You've made it to Thursday, and if you've been walking with us this week, you know the road we're on isn't just about ideas. It's about unlearning, softening, seeing differently. Today's thread is delicate but powerful. We're going to talk about what lies beneath all our differences, beneath the surface of skin and speech and story. But we're not using big words like enlightenment or divinity. No belief tests, no spiritual ID badge, just one question. What if something in you is also in everyone else? Let's begin where we usually begin, in the real world. Think of someone you don't like, someone who rubs you the wrong way. Maybe you see them online, maybe you work with them, maybe it's a relative who just won't stop pushing your buttons. Now, hold them in your mind for a second, just long enough to feel that edge inside you. And now, ask yourself gently, what are they protecting? What fear or pain is shaping the version that I'm seeing? There's this old image passed down in different cultures across the world, like a whisper humanity keeps repeating. That deep beneath all our separateness is one spark, one light, one fire behind all the faces. They don't agree on what to call it. Some say soul, some say life force, some say consciousness. Some don't name it at all. They just point to it with art, story, or silence. But what's striking is this. Across time, place, language, and belief, people keep pointing to the same thing. Imagine it this way. You walk through a forest and see hundreds of different trees. Oaks, pines, willows, maples. They all look different on the surface. Different leaves, different heights, bark, shadows. But below the surface, they're part of the same ecosystem. They share soil, sometimes even roots. And when one tree gets sick, the others respond, transferring nutrients, adjusting the chemistry of the soil, sending signals through fungal threads to help each other survive. No tree says, that's not my problem, that's not my kind. They're separate above ground, but connected where it counts. What if we're the same? You don't have to believe in anything to feel this. You've already felt it. In a moment where someone you didn't know helped you for no reason. In the way a stranger's grief made your chest ache. In the warmth of a pet's eyes. In the hush that falls in a room when someone tells the truth and everyone feels it at once. That's the spark. It's not religious, it's not theoretical, it's real. And it changes everything when you start looking for it. Let's talk about how this changes how we relate. When you see someone as only their behavior, it's easy to condemn them. When you see someone as only their beliefs, it's easy to shut them out. But when you pause even for a second and remember there's something inside them that's also inside of me. Well, then you soften, not because you're right, but because you agree, but because you're seeing clearly, not with your eyes, but with your soul. We talk a lot in modern life about tolerance. Tolerance is a low bar. Tolerance is, I won't attack you today. Tolerance is cold. But when we recognize the shared spark, it's not about tolerating anymore. It becomes about honoring. It becomes about regard, respect, and reverence. Not because someone earned it, but because life itself is living in them, no less than in you. Think of someone who believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself. They saw something in you that maybe you couldn't see. Now, ask this. What were they seeing? Were they seeing your resume? Your behavior that day? Your bank account? No. They were seeing your spark. The same one that still glows in you now. You can learn to see that spark in others too. And when you do, you won't have to force compassion. It will arise on its own. Now let's ground this, not just in thought, but in practice. Practice for today. In a tense moment, silently say, same spark, different story. That's it. You don't have to say it aloud. Just breathe it. Think it. Let it settle. It won't fix everything overnight, but it shifts you out of reaction and into recognition. This is the beginning of the kind of love that transforms the world. Not the easy love, not the sweet Valentine's Day kind of love, but the deep, grounded, unshakable love that sees through the surface. That kind of love doesn't mean you let people walk all over you. It doesn't mean you excuse harm or forget boundaries. It means you remember that even those who hurt are hurting. It means you stay human even when the world feels inhuman. Because that's what the spark is. It's your humanity shining through the mask. So let's take a breath together. Let the noise fall away for just a moment, and remember, you've never been as separate as you felt. The spark in you is older than your name, your role, or your opinions. It's what you were before the world told you who to be. And it's still there, guys, waiting, watching, shining. I'll leave you with this. In the quietest moments, in the hardest conversations, in the tension between what we feel and what we know, there is always a thread back to love. Sometimes you don't have to pull it. Sometimes you just have to notice. It's already woven through everything. Even them, even you, and even now. See you guys in the next thread. I love you very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go out and pass that on. Later, Gators. Bye-bye.